What's up everyone, this is BruisedLee here to show you another BattleForge expert replay, this time Siege of Hope. Also again, the Pure Fire deck. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is summon a Nomad, which I'm gonna run him up to the first Frost Camp to build the power walls over there. And I'm going to take this back pathway over this way, so I won't have to worry about the Twilight Month minions or Twilight archers. And there are my 4 power wells I'm going to be building. First I'm in 3. That's all I have power for now. Running back the same pathway. And I'm going to take out the second orb camp in the bottom over here. I built my 4th power well over there. And I'm going to put my replay back to 2 speed. And here I'm going to summon 2 more nomads to activate the gifted company ability. I'm going to kill off the Twilight minions. And I'm going to lure these 2 Twilights away from the 2 power wells so I can build them. Now I'm going to go kill them. And here's my second power well. I'm gonna go for this Twilight infestation because I don't want to prevent it from summoning another Twilight minion, since this one already just did. Take out the last one, and I'm gonna build my second orb. Next thing I'm gonna do is run up my 3 nomads to the second Frost Camp to build the 4 power wells over there, and build some defenses. Alright, just try to ignore these guys right here. And my nomad almost ends up dying, and it's pretty low HP right now, so I'm gonna summon a Fire Stalker to make sure at least one of them makes it to the second Frost Camp. Actually, my nomad's gonna end up dying, so yeah, good thing I summoned my Fire Stalker. And I'm gonna build my 4 power wells over here, and I'm also gonna build up the wall, since devastators are gonna come before I can make it here. So I'm gonna build up a wall and a Pyromaniac and kill off my Fire Stalker. I'm gonna summon another Fire Stalker back down to my second orb, and I'm gonna build 2 Pyromaniacs over here to take care of the Twilight mob that's going to come through to attack this Frost Camp. The mob's mainly going to be Twilight bugs and devastators. So yeah, I'm going to use my Pyromaniacs, Red Affinity. I'm going to summon around 5 Fire Stalkers. And they have large attacks, which means they do 50% more damage against large creatures. So I'm going to use them to take care of the devastators. And the Twilight Tree Fiends, which I'm going to attack later on. That's over here. Here comes the mob. I'm going to put a mine over here to help kill them all. Make my Fire Stalkers attack the devastators. And I'm going to switch my Fire Stalkers to Inner Fire to kill this first Tree Fiend. I'm going to make my Pyromaniac tank the Tree Fiend's attack while my Fire Stalker is killing it. And I'm going to aggro the second Tree Fiend. Kill him off with my Fire Stalkers. Destroy my 2 buildings, 2 Pyromaniacs, because I felt like I didn't need them anymore. Switch my Fire Stalkers back to normal. So another one. Here I'm just gonna go straight to the third orb camp. Build all my wells in orb, since there was no monsters near it. And I'm gonna make the Fire Stalker that had the highest HP run to the third orb camp and build some defenses over here. And yeah, don't worry about the fire emitter. It's not gonna kill the Fire Stalker. So my fire stalkers over here are just killing off the rest of the buildings. Build a pyromaniac for defenses, and build my 4 power wells. And then kill off the fire stalker. Alright, so here, built my second pyromaniac, takes care of the devastators. And I summon my magma hurlers. Let those frost people kill the last building. Here I'm gonna have summoning 3 pyromaniacs. Make sure to keep them evenly spaced. So you can summon one in the middle. Cast wildfire. So kill these people faster. And yeah. And here I actually forget to rebuild my wall. And one of the Twilight Hulks later on is gonna come through and destroy one of my pyromaniacs. I'm gonna build my 4th and final orb, and along with the power wells, build a pyromaniac over here to us for defenses. And here, I said earlier, the Hulks got through and end up destroying one of my buildings. So yeah, basically just remember to keep rebuilding your wall. Very important. Here I saw my Juggernaut, so I can build a comet catcher over here, which I'm gonna use for my final attack for the boss later on. Here I'm gonna end up summoning 3 pyromaniacs, a couple of Twilight Towers. And here I'm just gonna end up summoning 3 pyromaniacs and 1 Twilight Tower. Alright, so there's a Bacterial, again part of my final attack on the boss. Just to remind you, the boss doesn't show up until the timer counts down to 0, so yeah, there's no point in attacking, well, there's no point for me to attack these camp right here until the boss shows up. Alright, so here, keep rebuilding my walls. One of the pyromaniacs got destroyed. Here, build 2 Shrine of Wars. You don't really need to build 2, but I wanted to build 2 so I can have the ability on whenever I want. Alright, so here I'm gonna rebuild my pyromaniac. My pyromaniac over here is taking care of the little minions. Oh yeah, I killed my my magma hurlers, and I just ended up summoning fire dragons. Because I use them to take care of the Twilight Dragon that shows up later on. So basically the ending combinations of the Twilight waves that come through here in the bottom, there's just going to be a Twilight Hulk, a couple of smaller minions, and a Twilight Abomination. And here, there's going to be a couple of Devastators, and a Twilight Hulk and a Twilight Dragon. Those are the final wave combos that comes through to this 2 Frost Camps. There's my second Comet Catcher, second Bacterial, again for my final attack, and basically there's the Twilight Abomination right there. You might want to cast spells in the bottom, in this bottom camp, because these buildings won't be enough to kill them. So cast some spells like Inferno maybe, or Fire Spear. And here, there's Twilight Dragon. My fire dragon is gonna have no problems taking care of that. It's 5 against 1. I summon the 5th fire dragon. Summon more juggernauts and Bacterial. So basically, my end game, my final attack is a kamikaze attack. I'm gonna build around 4 comet catchers, bunch of juggernauts and Bacterials, and what I'm gonna do is when the timer comes down to 0 and the boss shows up, I'm gonna run up my monsters to over here, so I can cast spells on the boss like Fire Sphere, Inferno, and cast the Comet Catchers on the boss. And since the boss has really low HP, those will be enough to kill him off. So yeah, that's what I do, kamikaze attack. Probably the fastest way to do it. Just focus on the boss. Keep using, by the way, keep using Shrine of War to get your void power back when you cast spells and when your building gets destroyed. So yeah, just remember, keep building your wall. Fire dragon, take care of that. And what else? Let's see. So I'm just gonna keep summoning Juggernauts and Bacterial until the timer hits 0 and the boss appears. The Twilight Infestor. Again, really low HP, I think 15k HP, which is pretty low, I guess, for a boss. Here's my 4th Hammer Catcher. So yeah, my defenses, taking care of the waves that comes through with no problems. Just remember to pay attention to them from time to time. Summon a Fire Dragon. So almost to 0. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Seconds. Play 4 speed for a little bit. Yeah, so the Power Maniac takes care of these guys. Here I cast a Fire Sphere, okay. Which gonna kill these 2 big old dudes right now. Now. You can see there's my defenses right there. Just keep rebuilding your buildings. Yeah, pay attention. Just pay attention to your 2 frost camps. Alright. So you can see I always have no void power at all because of my Shrine of Wars. Alright, so 40 seconds left. Basically getting ready to attack the boss. Uh, 20 seconds. I think around, I make sure I think around 5 seconds when I start walking up to the camp. Yeah. Cast Unity, by the way, to make your units last longer. They're running up to this guy. See here, I'm gonna cast Fire Sphere, Inferno, my Comet Catchers, and I'll basically take care of the boss. This is very, very weak. See, goes down pretty fast. And that's it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.